All right, so this idea of completing the square helps us solve quadratic equations. We like that. But it also can help us get a quadratic equation or a quadratic function that's in standard form written into vertex form. So just as a friendly reminder, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, where the h and the k are your vertex. So how can we get this equation, y equals x squared minus 8x plus 11, into this form like this? Well, we're going to do this by completing the square. So when we complete the square, we want the x squared and the 8x on this side of our equal sign. This plus 11 is in our way. So just as a placeholder, let's get it to the other side of our equation. So we have y minus 11 equals x squared minus 8x. So we're just kind of putting that 11 away for a moment. We'll come back to it. But now we can complete the square over here. We're going to take our b value. We divide it by 2. Then we square that. Negative 4 squared is positive 16. And we add a 16 into both sides of our equation. So what that looks like is we have our y minus 11. We're adding a 16 over here, equals x squared minus 8x plus 16. So we can go ahead and combine the negative 11 plus 16. That's y plus 5. And then this x squared minus 8x plus 16 is factorable. Factors of 16 that add up to negative 8, negative 4, and negative 4, so x minus 4 squared. So we're almost done. All we have to do is get y by itself so that our equation looks like this. We will just subtract 5 from both sides. We have y equals x minus 4 squared, and that minus 5 is just going to go on the end. And now we have vertex form. The vertex of this parabola would be a positive 4, because we like that tricky x, and a negative 5 for the y. All right, so let's run through a couple more examples where we take standard form and we write it in vertex form by completing the square. So y equals x squared minus 2x plus 3. Let's get that 3 to the other side to start. We will just subtract 3. So we have y minus 3 equals x squared minus 2x. Now we take our b value, negative 2. We're going to divide it by 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And then we square that, which is a positive 1. We're going to add in 1 to both sides of our equation. So we have y minus 3 plus 1 equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. So there's that plus 1 on both sides, keeping our equation balanced. On the left, that y minus 3 plus 1, let's combine those. That's going to be a negative 2. And then x squared minus 2x plus 1. What are factors of 1 that add up to a negative 2? That's going to be negative 1 and negative 1, so x minus 1 squared. And then last up, we're just going to add 2 to get y equals x minus 1 squared plus 2. Vertex form. And we could take that a step further. If someone said, well, what is the vertex? It would be positive 1, positive 2 for that function. All right, next one, we want just the x squared plus 6x alone on that side of our equation. So we're going to subtract 25. We have y minus 25 equals x squared plus 6x. Now we're ready to complete the square. We take our b value, divide it by 2, square that, and that 9 gets added to both sides of your equation. So y minus 25, here's that plus 9, equals x squared plus 6x plus 9. On the left, negative 25 plus 9 is a negative 16. So we have y minus 16 equals, and then we can factor this. Factors of 9 that add up to 6, positive 3, positive 3. So x plus 3 squared. Very last step, let's get that 16 to the other side. So we have y equals x plus 3 squared plus 16. Vertex of that parabola is a tricky x, negative 3, positive 16.